Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. God damn, we already got punts getting blocked. It's not even 2 minutes into the NFL Sunday yet. Jesus Christ, can I get my intro going before a team finds out you can't shoot bullets with your gun on safety? 2 points for the Saints. Let's try this again. Ladies and gentlemen, happy Football Sunday and welcome back to Hold My Nugget Studios for your 2019 NFL Week 7 game highlight commentary. Aaron Rodgers would find A.A. Jones in the end zone for A.A. touchdown. They'd make up for that miss they had last week. Aaron Jones found his hand. Discount double check pussy. Out to Meth Life Stadium we go. Handoff. Chase Edmonds runs through a hole as big as Antonio Brown's ego. He'd go into the end zone. We've got a Cardinals touchdown. Who the hell do you think you talking to? I'm Antonio.
Enough from the clown.
Everybody in the 313, put your motherfucking hands up and follow me. Matthew Stafford would find a wild hit on top. Marvin Jones would use rapid spin. He'd go into the end zone for the Lions touchdown. He'd expose his left testicle on the Vikings defense. Back to Meth Life Stadium we go. Danny Dimes looking towards the right. He's got a man. But he plays for the other team. Pass intercepted by Jordan Hicks. The Cardinals take over. Yes, let the interceptions flow. It's only a matter of time before I get my job back. Time for a little bit of education at the barbecue. Kirk family member Cousins looking towards the back of the end zone. Get connected for free with the White People Connection. Get connected for free. Kirk family member Adam Thielen TD for the Vikings touchdown. Legatron from 40 yards out. He'd put up the kick. It's gonna be no. The Indianapolis Crips in the swoop zone. Brissett looking right. He's got Pascal. He turned into Mario.
Success.
Look at the hesitation of Chase Edmonds. Much like a closeted homosexual man losing his virginity to a woman, he would hesitate to hit the hole. He'd go into the end zone. The Cardinals take a 14-0 lead. Hey, Teddy, what? Where's those guys who talk shit in the comment section? Who? The trolls. Oh, they live by the Bridgewater. As Teddy Bridgewater would find Hill, he'd go into the end zone. The Saints would extend their lead. On the ensuing kickoff, the late great Patrice O'Neal made a very astute observation a few years back when he said white women who shave their pelvic regions make their vaginas look like uncooked chicken thighs. But we ain't talking about that right now. Cordero Patterson would open his Bible to hear Chronicles 13 verse 7. Can't stop, won't stop. The Lord our God has dreadlocks. As he'd activate his dreadlock powers, go 102 yards into the end zone for the Bears touchdown. The Detroit Crips in the swoop zone. Matthew Stafford looking towards his left. He's got Marvin Jones for another Lions touchdown. His second on the day, and his right testicle is now exposed on the Vikings defense. The bum-ass dumpster fire Miami Dolphins in the whoosh-colored zone. Rosetta Stone Haitian Creole, motherfucker. As they'd find their way into the end zone, they take the lead over the Buffalo Bills. Out to CenturyLink Field we go. Russell, I turned the hole into a housewife. Wilson would head to Jared. He'd get a Tyler Lockett in the end zone on the logo for a Seattle Seahawks touchdown. Can you believe Tyler Lockett is a virgin? This man's never busted a nut, but he's busting coverages. Now, granted, you don't have to have sex in order to bust a nut, but this is comedy. Shit don't have to make sense. Hey, did you think the Vikings were gonna run the ball? Gotcha, bitch. We had a barbecue, dummy. Kirk family member Cousins finds his man in the end zone. We've got a tie game. Think fast. Daniel Jones takes the snap. Who wants some starch? He dropped the bread into the baskets. Got his man inside the 5. He'd fall into the end zone. Touchdown Giants. They cut their deficit to 10. Oh, god damn it. Don't let up now. Make him struggle so I can get into the game. Come on, Arizona. Jared, I look like Ryan Gosling. Golf floats the ball into the end zone. Todd, I'm heterosexual. I like girlies. Would activate his dreadlock powers. Participate in the 10 toes down challenge. The Rams would strike the end zone first. They take a 10-3 lead. The Raiders in striking distance. Derek Vehicle would find his man. We've got a touchdown and the Raiders take the lead. Go, go, Gruden Grinders. Fuck Khalil Mack. Go, go, Gruden Grinders. Fuck Antonio Brown. Go, go, Gruden Grinders. They can't stop our fucking Gruden Grinders. That goddamn Skarmory's out here. These goddamn Pokemon keep disrupting kicks. No, I thought we got rid of the Pokemon. Watch out for that Snorlax. The punt is blocked and recovered in the end zone by the New York Giants. They cut their deficit to 3. Mamma mia.
Oh, shit.
Come on, get the ball. Here I go. I'm Wario.
I'm gonna win.
Deshaun Watson trying to play the best role of Houdini. He's taking 3 pills of Viagra, trying to stay up. He throw the ball into the end zone. Touchdown to DeAndre Hopkins, but it was all a genjutsu. He'd be ruled down by contact. It would be a sack. The Texans would have to settle for a field goal. They'd be denied 7. They'd only get 3. One quick look at those Jacksonville-Cincinnati highlights. Dumpster fire, trash, Miami Dolphins in the period-colored zone. Ryan Fitzpatrick would find Devontae Parker. He'd tell one Bills defender, eat my shoulder pad. He'd go into the end zone. Touchdown Dolphins. They regain the lead. Russell Wilson turned a hoe into a housewife. He turns apples into apple. Turnovers. The pass is intercepted by new Raven Marcus Peters. He became a Raven on Tuesday. He's in the end zone on Sunday. He headed to McDonald's. Can I get a McPick-6? Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Ciara ain't shit. How you give birth and then 9 months later you got a brand new man, you goddamn harlots? Why Aaron Donald pick up Devontae Freeman like that? This man bench pressing him straight to the locker room. You let a grown man lift you like that? Get him a diaper. Stewie Griffin, Maggie Simpson challenge. You can't get lifted and yoked up like that in no football game. And to make matters worse, you have dreadlocks, shave his head.
And now go Chargers, go.
Anti-condom, no pull-out Poppy. Phillip Rivers looking towards his left. He's got Melvin Gordon. He'd activate his dreadlock powers for his first touchdown on the year. But is he going to get paid by Los Angeles? Absolutely not. Kirk family member Cousins takes the snap. He hand it to Dalvin. My mom loves to cook. She goes into the end zone. Touchdown Vikings. They break the tie. The dreadlock powers was activated. And they take a 21-14 lead. Remember when the Raiders had the lead? And it's gone. Because the Packers would go right down the field, regain a 14-10 lead as Jamal Williams would activate his dreadlock powers for the Packers touchdown. It appears that the Raiders can't cover running backs. And I'm a bit uncomfortable. This man is wiggling his pelvis in my face. Get a load of this guy. He can wiggle and grind, but he's no Gruden grinder. Here come the Raiders. Derek Vehicle would put his key in the ignition. He'd turn on the car, dive for the pylon. He's got a touchback. He hasn't learned. When he dives towards the end zone, he fumbles it out of the end zone. The ball is going to Green Bay. He drove him all the way down the field thinking he had Allstate insurance, but turns out he's not in good hands. He's sponsored by Butterfingers. And to make matters worse, he did the same thing 2 years ago against them boys. He ran in the same direction, dived with the same motion, ball in the same hand, and got the same result. I thought Einstein said the definition of insanity is doing the exact same thing, but expecting a different result. Well, it appears, to my estimation, Derek Vehicle Carr is rather insane. It makes no sense how you keep making the same mistake. You fumbled with gloves. You fumbled without gloves. Perhaps, maybe, you ought to try a prosthetic. Maybe your left hand is a turncoat. Fumble. Green Bay takes over. Okay. He ain't no fucking Gruden grinder. Wait a minute. Who the hell let you in here, Jay? Aren't you unemployed? Well, yeah, but I don't have anything going on in life, so I figured since we're both Grudens, maybe we could do the Gruden grinder thing together. What do you say?
Are you out of your mind? Are you out of your skull? How the hell you call that? Well, call it on Tom Brady, will ya? Call it on those.
The Indianapolis Crips in the swoop zone. Brissett would find T.Y. Hilton activating his dreadlock powers. The Colts extend their lead. One quick look at those Washington versus San Francisco highlights. Joe Mixon treating the end zone the same way he treated women in college. He'd punch it in for a Bengals touchdown. First generation caveman Matt Bryant would miss a field goal wide to the left. Matt Bryant! You old son of a bitch! I can smell the Ben Gay and applesauce from this side of the computer. Put your motherfucking head back down! The Titans in the Jock-colored zone. Rosetta Stone house, motherfucker. As Ryan, Jack, and Jill went up to Tanner Hill would find Corey Davis for a Titans touchdown. Back to Green Bay we go. Ron Rodgers looking to go deep before halftime. He's got Jake. Bumblebee was a Camaro. He'd go into the end zone. The Packers extend their lead. All right, can my Gruden start grinding, please? There's a ton of public indecency going down in Detroit because Marvin Jones already exposed his left testicles. he exposed his right testicle. Now he took out his entire nutsack for his third touchdown against the Vikings secondary. Whoever was guarding this man needs to turn in their game check. Here come the 49ers, baby. Porn star Jimmy G going deep. Yoink. Porn star Jimmy G's money shot was intercepted like a greedy, cum-craving harlot in a threesome. Teddy Trolls lived near the Bridgewater, would hand the ball off to the most Latavius of Murrays. He'd go into the end zone. The Saints would take a 9-point lead. Aaron Rodgers dials up voicemail, or much like a virgin who has no friends, he'd call his own number. He'd go into the end zone. Discount double check again, pussy. Touchdown Packers. The Rams would go to Jared, and Jared, I look like Ryan Gosling. Goff would throw the ball to Gerald Everett. He'd go into the end zone for a Rams touchdown. I know he's from Atlanta, but you let somebody from a different team do the dirty bird in your stadium? I know Atlanta Falcons fans watching like... Indianapolis Crips in the swoop zone once again. Play action fake. Jacoby Brissett would find Eric Ebron participating in the 10 toes down challenge with a magnificent pulchritudinous one-hand catch in the back of the end zone for another Colts touchdown. Here comes Atlanta, baby. Matt Ryan, give me that pass intercepted by the Los Angeles Rams. Somebody get Prince on the phone. Wait, he's dead. But there's a little bit of a purple rain as Kirk family member Cousins would find his man once again. He'd go into the end zone. The Vikings regain the lead. Damn, this game got more back and forth than a late night coital appointment. Think fast, baby. Here come the Texans. Deshaun Watson would pitch the ball towards his left. It's caught by Kiki. Love me. Kiki Cootie goes into the end zone for a Texans touchdown. Back to the dealership we go. Derek Vehicle takes the snap. He's got Darren Waller in the end zone. Touchdown Raiders. Will they come back?
I hope so.
And the Rams would waste little time turning their turnover into points as Jared, I look like Ryan Gosling. Goff would prove he's not a liability. He'd go into the end zone for another Rams touchdown, and the necrophilia is beginning in Atlanta because the Falcons may be dead, but somehow they're still getting I must have forgotten to point out that Chase Edmonds also exposed his left and right testicle. Now his full nutsack is out in MetLife Stadium, and there's a lot of indecent exposure on the New York Giants as he'd score his third touchdown on the day. The Giants are a lot like a Trojan fire and ice condom. You have so much expectations, but they let you down. Here comes Fitzmagic, baby. Play action fake. The Dolphins gonna extend. Yoink. I guess not. The more things change, the more they stay the same. Pass intercepted by Tre'Davious White. Fuck! Think fast. QB to QB connection. Taysom Hill would catch the ball. He'd go into the end zone for another Saints touchdown. Why? Cause
that's how a white man runs a football.
Yo, how much does a touchdown weigh in Green Bay? Maybe a Jimmy Ton, Jimmy Pound, Jimmy Ounce, Jimmy Graham into the end zone. Touchdown Packers. Aaron Rodgers, 5th on the day. Adrian, fuck out of here, Mark Ingram. Ooh, that's a tasty delicacy. What is that? Butterfingers Peterson fumbles on the play. It's recovered by the 49ers. Returned inside the 40. Did you really think Lamar Jackson was going to throw? He is who he thought he was. He runs it into the end zone, breaks the tie. He give the Ravens the lead. There are 4 absolutes in life. Death, taxes, me never paying back my student loans, and Lamar Jackson running the football. Those damn Indy Crips in the swoop zone again. Shovel pass. Pascal goes into the end zone. Touchdown Colts. The Texans face a 2-score deficit once again. I know every defender on the Texans defense butthole is in pain because Jacoby Brissett is doing whatever he wants with that defense. Why do the Bills look like used tampons? Who decided to choose this color scheme? But Josh Allen would find his man in the end zone. Touchdown Bills. Kind of dance was that? I call this one the decreasing chromosome. The Tennessee attack on Titans in the period colored zone. Ryan Jack and Jill went up to Tannehill, takes the snap, looking over the middle. He's got his man Tajay Sharp in the back of the end zone participating in the 10 toes down challenge for another Titans touchdown. Mariota lost his job. He's never going to get it back now. On the extra point, Cody Parkey lines up for the Cody Parkey! You son of a bitch! You couldn't make a field goal if you were 5 yards away and they had your mother at gunpoint and they'd shoot her if you miss. You could never be diagnosed with athlete's foot because you couldn't make a kick to qualify as an athlete. I would rather take marriage advice from Elizabeth Taylor than have you as my kicker. You goddamn bum! Put your motherfucking head back down. And I don't give a shit if you made the rest of your kicks. I don't like you. Consider your name written down the death note, because what you did last year can never be forgiven, and the rest of your career will forever be deleted. Turn on Nickelodeon. Why? Gardner Minshew's watching Keenan and Kel Cole in the end zone. Touchdown. Jacksonville takes the lead. But back come the Bengals, baby. Andy Dalton. Pass intercepted by Miles Pepper Jack Cheese. He'd make one Bengal miss. He would attempt a lateral. It'd be ruled a forward lateral. So all this that happens after really don't matter. Hey, Andy, wake up. It's the fourth quarter, but it's not like you're going to throw another interception, right? Meanwhile, the Oakland Raiders participating in the Frank Costanza challenge because they tried to dive into the end zone on fourth down, but
I stopped short.
hey, look, Saquon, every day is leg day. I have tree trunks for legs. Barkley is back from injury, and he runs it into the end zone for the Giants touchdown. But did this help them come back and win, though? Absolutely not. Who needs a Butterfingers when you got, Henry? Derrick Henry runs through the Chargers defense, goes into the end zone for a Tennessee Titan touchdown. Meanwhile, in Indianapolis, Deshaun Watson finds DeAndre Hopkins in the end zone for the Texans touchdown. Dreadlock powers on display, but in Green Bay, we don't do that here because Ron Rodgers would find Marquez, Valdez, Scantling, and he'd take the Oakland Raiders defense to Cinnabar Island, burn them for 80-plus yards. Aaron Rodgers, 6 touchdown on the day. If your last name is Rodgers, it's open season on the Raiders. Put this game on PBS. Mr. Rodgers can rise from the dead and give Oakland 30. Where, oh where, are my Gruden grinders? Those Buffalo used tampons in the period-colored zone. How fitting. Josh Allen finds Coleslaw Beasley in the end zone. Touchdown Bills. They extend their lead. It's Christmas season already. Kirk family member Cousins looking over the middle. He's got Rudolph the red zone reindeer into the end zone. Touchdown Vikings.
And now go Chargers, go.
Anti-condom, no pull-out Poppy Phillip. Now Rivers going deep. He's got half-breed Austin Eckler who'd go into the end zone. The Chargers have life. O-H-I-O. Bengals still suck. We know. Pass intercepted by the Jaguars. Headed to McDonald's. Can I get a McPick-6? Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Andy Dalton and the Bengals ain't shit. Touchdown Jags. But hey, Andy, it's not like you're going to throw another interception, right? Very next play from scrimmage, Dalton's got a man. But he plays for the other team. The third straight interception thrown by Dalton. Andy Dalton! If you were on my team, I'm only running the ball. Don't give me any change. I don't want a quarterback, you goddamn bum. Put your motherfucking head back down. To Seattle we go. Russell, I turn the hole into a housewife. Wilson looking towards his left. He's got player one. Created character DK Metcalf, but he's got Butterfingers. Fumbles on the play. The ball batted. Stays inbounds. Collected by Marlon Humphrey. He's headed into the end zone. Touchdown Ravens. Did you smell that? It's the smell of the defensive backs of the Minnesota Vikings. They all smell like Marvin Jones' nutsack, gluteal cleft, rectal sphincter. It smells like his fecal matter. He's shitting all over their defense. He scored 4 TDs by himself. He was walking into the end zone all day like,
hello, 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 hello.
But 2 plays later from scrimmage, we're still at the barbecue. Kirk family members Cousins looking to go deep. He's got Stephon Diglett. Use TM28 Diggs. He's in the open field. He carried the ball all the way to the 5-yard line. Wait a minute. What's this? Heavens to Betsy, it appears from last week's 3-touchdown performance, Stephon Diglett Diggs turned into Stephon Doug Trio Diggs. Meanwhile, in an attempt to conserve time, the Texans would run out of bounds and give themselves a safety. The Bears desperately needing to take their receipt to the sperm bank as they want their comeback. Mitch, I'm not a bitch, Trubisky would find Allen Robinson in the back of the end zone for the 10 toes down challenge and the Bears touchdown. After an injury to Matt Ryan, Matt Schaub would enter. He'd connect with Austin Hooper over the middle for the Falcons touchdown, but did this help them come back and win? Absolutely not, because the Falcons still found a way to be What the hell are the Vikings doing with the dead Namekian at the mausoleum? Well, they're putting the nail in the coffin. As Dalvin Cook would go into the end zone, activate his dreadlock powers, and the Vikings would put the game away. Oh my God, Ryan Fitztragic turned into Ryan Fitzmagic. Patrick, he'd avoid a couple defenders. He'd run towards his left. He'd dial up voicemail, call his own number. Fuck you! Feel my shoulder pad. Goes into the end zone. Touchdown Miami. They cut their deficit to 3 on the onside kick. Yoink. It's caught out of midair by Micah Hyde. He returns it into the end zone. Touchdown Buffalo. Miami tried to head to the sperm bank, but turns out they were closed. The Bills are gonna win. The Dolphins remain winless.
Thank you very much, you son of a bitch.
Could there be a comeback in the air for Chicago? Mitch, I'm not a bitch, Trubisky looking left. He's got his man. What the hell happened to the defender in the end zone? Good Lord, he must have slipped on a banana. Touchdown Bears. But did this help them come back and win though? Absolutely not. Perhaps the safety was a good idea. Houston would get the ball back with less than 40 left to play.
All around me are familiar faces.
Pass get your bitch ass off of me. I baptize you in the name of the Father. I baptize you in the name of the Son. I baptize you in the name of the Holy Spirit. Bitch ass motherfucker. Little boy. But the pass was intercepted by Darius Leonard. The game is over. The Colts are going to win.
And now go Chargers, go.
Game on the line, 1st and goal from the 1. No Seattle Seahawks challenge. They run it into the end zone. Melvin Gordon scores the game-winning touchdown. Wait a minute. It was all a genjutsu. He lost the ball before he broke the plane. He's down by contact at the 1. But hey, it's not like you're going to fumble again, right? 2nd and goal. Game on the line from the 1. Melvin Gordon. Melvin Gordon! You held out all off-season long, and when you finally get your opportunity to prove your worth, you rush for 32 yards and fumble in the clutch, dropping more balls than a group of trans women at a protest. Put your motherfucking head back down. For the Chargers, Seahawks, Bears, Dolphins, Giants, Bengals, Lions, Texans, Redskins, Falcons, and Raiders. Take out your Metro cards and get aboard the L train. Why aren't you following me? Why haven't you subscribed already? You don't hear this shit? I'm hilarious.
What the hell's wrong with y'all? What's wrong with y'all?